Okay, everyone, places. This is the final scene, so let's make this one count. And action.
Hello everybody, and welcome to another video. Apologies for the noise in the background. If you can hear a whining and a humming noise. Over here on the desk I've got a PC that's reinstalling Windows 10, and it's decided to put the 1903 update on, and it's taking an absolute age. So apologies for that, but we'll get on with this video as I've got something I want to try. So today's video, Einstein video. As you know, in here I've got a GoTech and a 3-inch floppy. This is drive 1, this is drive 0. But because I've not got any cable, the correct configuration, this comes through the case, over the motherboard, and into the external floppy drive connector at the back of the machine, whereas this one is on the internal floppy drive connector. So what I've bought, a meter of cable, 34 pin. Ooh. And I also bought, which I've taken apart, and I probably shouldn't have done, but I have, an old 5 1/4 inch floppy drive cable. So how this has come, this obviously came with the cable, so I've taken it all apart, and I've got these here. So what I want to try and do is make one cable internal that fits drive 1 as the first drive, and then chains across to drive 0 as the end of the chain. And of course, unlike a normal floppy drive cable, there's no twist in it, so it should just be a straight through run, and that gives me the external floppy drive port free on the Einstein. So let's get down to it and take the case off the Einstein.
A few moments later.
Okay, as you may or may not know, on my Einstein I have an 80 column card. So what that means is I can plug it into a composite monitor and have CPM running in full 80 columns. By default this runs in colour in 40 columns, and you do Control N on the keyboard and then a reset, and that brings you into 40 column mode with this attached. Or without this attached, it just does 40 column mode by default. With this attached though, it does 80 columns by default. It assumes you're in business mode. So first thing I'm going to do is take off the 80 column card housing and the motherboard, because that's what holds the top of the case on. So I'll do that now, and if I can find where the screws are, yes, they're there. So now the card's off, this should just lift off, and it does. There we go. Okay. So as you can see in here, let me see if I can zoom in for you a bit. So this is the cable to the internal 3-inch drive, and this is the cable to the GoTech. And as you can see, that goes out of the case and into that socket there, which is the external floppy drive connector. What I want to do is make a connector that goes a cable from here into there with a 5 1/4 inch, what used to be a 5 1/4 inch, like, what do you call them, a tongue socket, like a circuit board socket, and then over and up, and it goes into here, which is the normal floppy drive. What I need to do is measure my cable, because I'm not sure whether a meter is going to be enough, but as you can see, a meter is quite long. So that will go from there like that, and that will go in there, round there, onto there, and then back to there. So a metre is going to be good enough. So I think the first thing I need to do is check and see, make sure that I get these the right way round. Okay, so standard end, as we can see, little notchy pin on the front, and then red cable is pin 1. Now interestingly enough, there isn't an arrow. Now usually there's an arrow that points to pin 1, but there isn't. So I have to make sure that when I get this cable from here, and that socket there is actually an arrow which is pin 1 there. Yeah, so that would be pin 1. So that would go like so on this ribbon cable. So if I make that ribbon cable look the same as that, then that would be pin 1, and then that would go on like so. So I think what I need to do is make it just a tiny bit through like so, and then I'm going to crimp this. Oh, the screen's gone off on my PC. Oh, I think it's Windows updating. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, it's rebooting in fact. Okay, so this I'm going to do off camera because I've got a set of crimps here. Yeah, and then once I'm confident I've got it the right way, I'll do the next one on camera so you can see it.
A few moments later.
Okay, so lesson learned. If you're going to do this with these sort of pliers, be careful of the teeth on there. I should have known, completely forgot about that. So as I've crimped them in, it's actually left teeth marks in here, but I'm hoping that it's not damaged it too much. Not at all there, but so that goes like that. So that goes in there, which means that that comes over like so. So that should fit in there like that. So let me try this now and see whether I've made a complete bust of it or I've not. Just move that one out of the way so we can see. It looks like I've made a complete bust of it. How have I managed that? That's not good. So I think I may have compressed these holes. So I need to just try and exclude them for a bit and then see whether I've actually broken the plastic or not. No, they're not going to go in. I think I'll have to take this end piece off and try a different one. Right, I'm going to have to start again. I've had to cut the end off. I've cut it off as flat as I can do, and we'll start again with that end, and let's see what we can do this time. Grips have been made so there's no teeth, and that should help. Right, 2 of those this time to go over. We'll see whether that helps. Okay, and again, pin 1. So, which side did I cut? Because one side doesn't look very straight. No, the sides aren't straight, are they? Yeah. Let's try cutting that again and see whether we can make it any straighter. That's more like it, that'll do. Okay. Pin 1 to pin 1. So I don't know if you can see that, how it aligns. Pin 1 to pin 1, and then it aligns all the way down the... As long as you've got it straight. I'm sure there's machines that do this. Yeah, I think that's right. I think that's right now. So if I put that on, like that, so that should be level, and then apply even pressure on everything. Should we start from the middle and see if that works? Oh, there we go. There we are. That's much better. There's one. Okay, so that's like that. That matches, and then that goes over. So that goes over. That goes over like that. Yep. And then what else I can do? I can put on one of those, which is like a retaining bracket, and then that goes in there like that, which means, unlike that, which is just a cable, this is, oh, the PC's finished. This is now fits straight in there. Look at that, amazing. So what I now need to do is from there to there, I need to bend that over like so, which is there, and then that needs to bend over like so, and that goes in there. Now I need to check on this because I'm not sure which way that cable should fit. It should come out of this side, but I think possibly it should come up and under instead, which means I'll need to fit it. I'll need to fit it that way, so it goes in like that. So I'll just check because I've got a video of it somewhere. Which means that should go, that should be red that way, in through there, and so that should be like that, That should be like that, and then that should be across to here, like so. And that should be from there across, all nice and neat, to there like that. So that's pretty good. So I think I should be able to get that working quite well. In there, down, out and across. Brill. Let's try that.
A few moments later.
An interesting thing to note is the Einstein has a black mark there which signifies which way it goes into the drive, whereas a normal floppy drive cable has, if you can see, in the same position, a piece of black plastic. So it appears to be slightly different, but same, but different. So we'll try this one and see what we get. So that goes in there like that. This then has to be there like so. Just so. And that has to be on there like that. And I think that is correct. And I think with that, as long as it's level, which it appears to be, I can put that on there like that and then crimp that down. This one might be a bit more tricky. Oh yes, I know what it needs. It needs that one. Yes. Oh, what's happened there? That was a nasty crunch. And I do believe the end bit has fallen off the connector. But yeah, that appears yeah, that's gone on okay. So what I think we need to do now is, so that goes like that. Right, how are we doing this then now, because I'm getting confused. There we go. That goes there. That. Goes in there like so. This then gets an L shape that way. And then that goes like that. So, as you can you see that side? Red cable is here. Yep. So that means then that I've got to do red cable go under there like that. It's probably not a good idea, it's probably going to get interference. So I will do that bent round like so. And I might just put it actually right at the end of the cable, so then I've got enough cable to play with, because this one was quite long and was actually connected to the second one of a floppy drive cable, so I can use that again, which is fantastic news. So all these need to go under here, out the way, which is nice, and that goes in there, And then, yeah, I'm going to crimp that to the end of the floppy drive cable. Right, and I've worked out which way to do it now. So this end of the cable has to go red to that side there, okay? But if I do it this way, instead of doing it that way, which would be the normal way of doing it, like that, if I do it this way, then I can roll the cable over like so, and then fit one of those in, and that makes the cable even better and even stronger. Well, that's the idea anyway. So what I need to do is I need to make sure that those are all on there like so. This one comes in there, yep, and then I've set my pliers again to the correct size. And I just crimp it down on the cable. Okay, so that's crimped down there, that's good and tight. So that now needs to come, so I see that might be wrong, I might have pushed those out, oh damn. You see, they've pushed out, and that's no good. Theirs is broken. To try those again, Damnation. Damn you, crimping. Oh, that's not good. It's hard to say actually. Have they been pushed out? Oh yeah. Probably too far. Let's just try that again. That's not good. I'll have to come back to this. Okay, so as it happens, these must have a different way of going on. They must be keyed. It must be the... I'll try and get this one. Must be the right way. It must have to go that way. Can you see with the words upside down? And I was putting it on the other way. And also I think the connectors are different because that one didn't work, it broke. Whereas that one's gone on nicely now. So if I now want to turn that over there like so, and I should be able to push can I do that? Well, it has to go that way. No, maybe not that one. I forgot. No, it is only that one. Alright, okay. So, oh yeah, there we go. No! Look how fragile they are. Why do you not want to go in there? Why do you not want to go in there? Does that not want to go in there? Well, that one does. How strange. Oh, you see, now that one goes in there. Right. Not much use now, that is it really? Yes, success. It's a tight fit, but it's in there. The cables are where they should be. That's the old one, away it's gone. And then all that's left is to take this cable out of here. Now, I think the only way I'm going to get around that is to take the motherboard out. But it needs to be done because we don't need that floppy drive cable in there anymore. Now, I bet I can't pull it out this way, can I? Let's have a see. Can I pull it out? Because is that in the way? Oh, blimey, too many cables. Oh, right, okay. Can we do it this way? Oh, we can. There we go. Bit of leverage. There we go. Make sure I don't lose those 2 white grommets from the 80 pin card, from the 80 column card. And as you can see, that cable now is coming out. Oh, you can just about see it there. It's coming out the back of the machine. So I can either chop that and pull it out. Do I want to ruin a floppy drive cable? That's the question. Probably not. Although I'm fairly convinced that this is going to be working. Okay, so hopefully I'm recording on the machine, but we'll try and see what happens. Nothing on the screen, so we do Control and N. And then we do a reset. And then Control and N again. And we can start the capture. And I'll put it in the top corner as we're going along. Ooh, now, right, let's move you back out here so you can see the keyboard. So, right, so it looks like it's not loaded from here. So X bass, Control, Shift and brake, Control and brake, Control, Shift and brake. And then this says on the screen, disk no drive. Has that one been set to 0? Maybe it has. Let me try and find a disk and we'll see whether or not it needs to boot off that floppy. If I've got these the wrong way around, I will be extremely gutted. That's not good. No. Oh dear. What have I broken? Let me have a look and see what I can do. Okay, so after much effort, it was these cable ends. So all these were faulty. I managed to find one that actually works, and it works quite well. And I'll show you what happens. That's now working, this one here, which is disc 0. As you can see on the screen in the top corner, I can do a DIR, and that's coming off the Gotek. Yep, and I can do a 1 colon, and that reads the floppy drive second. And what I'll do is I'll show you down here. Okay, just so you can see, I do 0 colon, DIR, that's the Gotek. Amazing. 1 colon. Oh yeah, okay. 1 colon, DIR, and that's drive 0, drive 1, sorry. So 0 works, which is the Gotek. Yep, there we go. And then 1 works, which is the external drive. Brilliant. So I'm glad that I managed to get that working. And who'd have thunk it? Faulty bits and bobs. So what have I got here? I've got one of those 5 1/4 left. All these appear to be faulty. That one's probably okay. No, there's a bit missing from that. Right, can't use that one. So everything that I've got here in my hand, I will show you, is faulty. Yeah, maybe I can use that on the back of here, possibly. I don't know, we'll have to give it a try. But all those are faulty and they need throwing away, which I'm going to do now. But anyway, that is floppy drive cable from the external, floppy drive from the internal, replaced with 1 long cable, 34 pin, connectors either side, 5 1/4 inch connect to that side, floppy drive 3.5 inch connect to that side, both working on the Tatung Einstein. Well, I hope you found that informative. I hope it wasn't too long, and it just goes to show that you can actually rewire these yourself. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon so you get notifications when I upload more content, which I do on a regular basis. Give the video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. And on that note, I will bid you goodbye.
Okay, everybody, that's a wrap.